It has been a hectic day at the Port of Oakland so far. Protesters started marching before the sun came up. They began from the West Oakland BART station and then gathered in front of two gates at the port to disrupt operations. We have live team coverage on today's events. Ali Rasmus will explain why some protesters have left the scene, but we begin with Craig Debro, who was in the middle of the march this morning. Craig?
2 a.m. at berths 55 and 56, and I just asked the sergeant with the Almy trucks can come in at any time. Look to your right, though. And then I asked one of the truckers over there, said, you could go in right now. Why are you just waiting over here? He said, that's because there's nobody working inside to load and unload the trucks. 99%. The Occupy Oakland movement marching up 7th Street to the Port of Oakland at 5:30 this morning. Occupy movements on the West Coast are moving to shut down every port on the Pacific.
Mostly because of the disenfranchisement of the working class.
The Port of Oakland is the 5th busiest in the country this morning, both it and Long Beach, the 2nd busiest, effectively closed by the Wall Street on the Water protests.
They say they're helping us, but I don't see how when they're costing us from delivering our loads, costing us money, not getting our wages for the day.
All morning long, truck drivers sat in long lines at the port. They were waiting for a chance to pick up cargo. If they can't, it means a loss of about $400. These independent truckers pay their own gas and health insurance. Some think the shutdowns are long overdue.
Self-employed, we don't have an insurance, don't have a retirement, don't have nothing.
There was also a split among longshoremen. The union leadership opposes the shutdown, but none of the rank and file who showed up would or did cross the picket lines.
A lot of the people here are in the 99%. They are people who work in the port. They are rank and file union people.
According to one of the organizers, once longshoremen have been sent home, they are done for the rest of their shift. They won't come back. Protesters, they say they'll be back this afternoon for another protest before the next longshoreman shift starts. Reporting live at the Port of Oakland, Craig Debro, KTVU, Channel 2 News.